Leonardo DiCaprio and his girlfriend of more than 4 years, Camila Morrone. Sources close to the Titanic star and model tell E! News the pair have split. 47-year-old Leo and 25-year-old Camila were first linked in December 2017 when the Don't Look Up actor was spotted leaving her home in Los Angeles.
What's going on, guys? This is Eddie, the African Red Pill. Welcome to the video. In today's video, we're talking about Leonardo DiCaprio. He has done it again. He has dumped his long-term girlfriend, whom he has been in a relationship with for 4 years. The surprising thing is, Leonardo doesn't date a woman who's past 25. Let's get into the video.
Camila Morrone have broken up. The 47-year-old actor and 25-year-old model are going their separate ways after 4 years of dating. A source confirmed the split to ET, explaining they've been spending a lot of time apart this summer and doing their own things.
See, I'm romantic in a different way, you know? I'm not exactly like I'll show up with a new car or, climb up to her room or anything like that.
And that romantic young Leo went on to have many high-profile relationships, from Gisele Bündchen to Bar Raffaelli. But when it came to his romance with Camila, they kept things on the down low. The pair was first linked in December 2017, and for years, they made not a single public appearance together. Jump to 2020, and Leo and Camila finally made their debut as a couple sitting together at the Oscars. But they walked the carpet separately.
All I have to say, there's a lot harder jobs in the world than doing what I do, and if the price that I have to pay is to lose some autonomy, that's just the way it goes. I'd quit if it was that big of a deal.
Another part of their relationship that fascinated fans, their 23-year age gap. Camila was 20 when she began dating Leo. He turned 43 that year.
Things are going to be said no matter what about you, and there's no control you can really. The only thing you could sort of control is, that I can sort of control is what I want to do as an actor, you know what I mean, where I want to go with my career.
But the model didn't stay quiet when the trolls attacked.
I just read some of the comments on my Instagram, and my God, people are so mean and like full of anger with people that they know nothing about. And I guess I just hope on this Friday that people learn to live with a little less hatred.
Leo and Camila seemingly pushed past what people had to say, and when the pandemic came in 2020, it only seemed to strengthen their relationship. A source told ET at the time they were very much in love, and Camila's Leo's dream girl.
What keeps me grounded is, I'm sure everyone says the same thing when they get asked that question, but the truth is it is my friends and family, and being able to joke around with them, have a sense of humor about everything, and that world, and being able to have the sanctity of people that you know and love and trust around you, really does make you feel safe in this sort of environment, because it is kind of insane sometimes.
And Camila, an actress who grew up with Al Pacino as her stepdad, also knows a thing or two about navigating life in the spotlight.
I was fortunate in the sense that I grew up in Hollywood, so I feel like I saw a lot of that and I was exposed to that at a very young age, but I didn't feel overwhelmed when I got into this industry because my parents were actors. I grew up in Hollywood, so I was very exposed to it, more so than if I had come from a different country or a small town. So I feel that I got a little bit of an extra foot in the door because I knew what I was getting myself into.
So check out. Leonardo DiCaprio is just practicing what we talk about in the Red Pill all the time. Men are attracted to younger women because younger women have got less baggage. Younger women are not combative. Younger women are more fertile. In as much pure, but this is something which is biologically imprinted in us men, who are imprinted to be attracted to younger women because of the things I described just now. When a man is seen or in a relationship with a woman who is way younger than him, a lot of women label him to be be a predator or something like that, despite that woman being of legal age. Anybody who's above 18 is not a young woman. But just check out the critics of men who are in a relationship, or a man who's seen a younger woman. The critics are those ladies who are older, 30-year-olds and above, because they are jealous of the young woman. They are jealous of the young women, because when it comes to looks, younger women shit on those older women. So subconsciously, or some are conscious about it, no wonder they are jealous. Whenever high-value men start seeing a beautiful young woman, it's always the older women who get to react negatively, because they know that they can't have that high-value man. You only have a higher chance of getting a high-value man when you're young. Below 30, that's when you're at your best. That's when you're at your peak as a woman to get the best man you can ever get. Once you don't utilize those years, then it's bye-bye to a high-value man. That's why most of you ladies end up settling for a guy who's available and has got the resources. Better bucks. You can't get the alpha facts. So you can't criticize somebody for having a preference. If he used to be, or if he is attracted to younger women below the age of 18, then yes, he can be labeled a predator. But anybody above that, he doesn't even date 18-year-olds anyways. He dates girls who are 20 and above. But when they reach 25, they would have exhausted their peak years, their best years. So he wants somebody who's at their best. So he's just playing the game. The dating market is a game. It's like chess. So he's just playing the game. Women play this game all the time, not until they lose their value. So even him, as a man, he's at his peak years. He's at his best. He's at the time when he can get any type of woman he wants. So he wants to utilize that chance. Just like women when they're between 18 and 28, or let me say 18 and 24, they get to be with any type of man they want as long as they're attractive. But it runs out for them because the window is just between 8 and 12 years. Yeah. The only sad part is most of the women he dates, he ends up alpha widowing them. They become alpha widows. Check out, he dated Tom Brady's wife. What's happening to Tom Brady? That lady is divorcing him. Maybe because she got alpha widowed by Leo. Because they dated for 6 years. Leo dated that lady when she was at her best. And then Tom Brady just picked off where Leo left it. And then he dated Ryan Reynolds' wife, Blake, which they dated for a year. I don't know if he alpha widowed her, but time will tell. But I'm pretty sure he did. He usually leaves an imprint on these women he dates. That's the only negative part, of which is not negative. If you play the game, you live by its rules. As simple as that.
Ready for this?
Uh-oh.
Leonardo DiCaprio
Okay.
has ended his 4-year relationship with Camila Morrone. Now, normally we don't comment on his relationships.
again,
it happens,
yeah.
right? But, his dating history is kind of interesting. He's 47, she's now 25. Very serious relationship. It's 4 years. Spent a lot of time at his house. He introduced Camila to his parents a long time ago. But last night, Leo was trending on Twitter for that reason of the breakup. So what we have to do is...
Where are you going?
We need to use the maths
Okay.
to break down Leo's dating history
Is
right
that
here.
a black long stem rose?
He is single once again,
Okay.
so here you go,
Okay.
Leo. We're gonna do this.
That's your pointer.
Okay, so
If it
Reddit
fits,
user
sure. Suits it.
has created this graph revealing Leo's dating history and realized that he's never had a girlfriend over the age, as you see here, of 25.
No, this is a thing?
25.
Stop.
Now, look, it's not so much the age gap because, as the old saying goes, he gets older, but they stay the same age.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's kind of happened with his dating life.
This is wild to see it charted out like this. I wouldn't have believed it unless
Giselle
you showed me.
was
Giselle,
20.
I forgot about that.
Barr was 22. Blake
Lively.
at the age of 23.
You kidding me?
Okay?
Aaron Hetherington, Tony.
22.
I don't remember her.
Yeah, Tony Guerin.
Guerin.
Yeah, Kelly Rohrbach. The age of 25 is where it ends.
wow.
So here's the thing: it's not the age gap that we're really thinking about, but he stays in the relationship for 3 or 4 years. But when they get to 25,
What's the
something
deal?
happens. I think
What is it, Dee?
that there's talk of getting more serious, and Leo's like, nah, I think I'm good.
Pulls the chute. See you later. That's a very DiCaprio thing to do
Oh, it
to these
is.
incredible women. His loss, Dee.
Just according to the notes here, it says, man's got long-term commitment issues. I think it's true. Some of the comments you're seeing on social media, Leo behaving as if women lose something once they're 26.
So
is
true.
Not the best. The thought of Leo DiCaprio possibly dating someone born in 2000 is actually terrifying. There's no phenomenon on this planet more reliable than Leo breaking up with his girl by the age of 25.
I love Leo so much, you know this. I think he's one of the best actors, period, of all time. But this is something, when you see it in a chart like this,
I mean,
this
people make
is
fun of it,
something.
right? Like, we're kind of goofing around, but people do make fun of his dating history and what he does and all that stuff. But this is wild. To
what's
see
up
it.
with that, Dee?
I don't-
Speak on behalf of
No,
all...
no,
Oh.
don't do that. Don't
Is that
do that.
Because
Do-
you
I'm
had
not-
a nice smirk on your face before we started this segment.
No,
Do you want to
because
talk about why?
I know you're going to throw it back on me.
No, not this time. We'll leave this all
Right?
about
That's
Leo
why I'm
DiCaprio.
like-
I'm just curious as to what Diva Brown's chart would look like. Should we do a chart? I'm going to take
Wow.
a shot in the dark and say that would be quite an interesting chart too, Dee.
Yeah, it would be it would spike up and
Oh,
down,
yeah.
I'm sure.
And then you've got losers who are making graphs about his dating life. Of course, some of them are not losers, but maybe they do it for research purposes. But this just proves what we talk about in the red pill. We always tell women to utilize their best years, or else it gets to be hard at the top. No two ways about it. Life itself is a game. And if you're playing a game, you either adapt or die. This is where I'm going to end my video. Comment on the topic, click like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, if you're a Ninja watcher. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.